Hi and welcome back to a new strategy of World of Tanks. This time we'll be reviewing the IS-7 suggested by a subscriber. Also, if you want me to review a tank, please ask it in the comments, and you can choose a tank from my garage. So that's around it. So let's go hop in the tank immediately. The IS-7, actually it's the best tier 10 now because of its great armor. It's only 150, but its sloping is great, but really great. Like if I drive my E100 or my I7, I can't penetrate it because of his good sloped armor. It actually has some, and its weak spots are very little also, so it's actually really great. The only thing what well, it's not really good as the sides of the hull armor, because everything can penetrate you nearly because it's only 150 millimeters. But also the rest of the tanks are pretty weak in the sides. Like here the T11E5 is pretty weak in the sides too, only 76 millimeters. The turret actually is unpenetratable, no, because of its sloping in front and in the sides. So don't shoot the I-7 its turret unless it's the back, if you have a pretty good cannon. Then hit points quite average for tier 10. Actually it's very weak for a tier 10, because like the E100 has 2500 hit points, the Moss gets actually 3000 hit points, but not so great gun. It's the same as the E75 if you guys play that tank. T11E5 just 50 hit points more, but it's T11E5. I never played it, but it's actually a really good tank, except for it has a really big weak spot in the turret on the top, on the optics I mean. And IS-4, actually this is the best tank to compare it to, because the only differences are the speed limit. IS-7 is quite a fast tank because of its 50 kilometers an hour, and it accumulates really fast actually. But for that, to reach that limit, you have to go downhill, because otherwise you can't reach that 50 kilometers an hour. IS-4 gets actually a little bit more hit points, but of its lack of speeds of course, and its hull armor is not that good as the IS-7. It's just enough to let them penetrate tier 10 guns on IS-4. Then turret armor is impenetrable too on IS-4. Then the AMX-50B, of course it's a French tank, so there's an autoloader, so let's delete this one here. Then what's the next? Engine power is quite good. You see here, because 1050 engine power, and here it's only 70-50 here. So that's because it's slower and accumulates less faster. Sorry for that. Standard shell pellet damage is around the same. No, it's actually better, and penetration too. So that's a reason to go for the IS-7 too. Then rate of fire is actually a little bit worse, but I prefer the shell damage and the shell penetration over the rate of fire. If you prefer the rate of fire over the other thing, then you should go for the IS-4. But the IS-7 is the best tank I recommend for you if you want to research the heavy tanks of the Soviet tanks. Then signal range is same, and view range too. Oh, nearly forgot some bit of history of the IS-7. Then development of the IS-7 started in spring of 1945. Prototype successfully underwent trials in 1946 and 1947. However, the IS-7 was never mass produced. Actually, I went to the IS-7 before the patch, so I never played the IS-8 if you're wondering. So what I played is the KV1, also the KV2, then the KV3, IS-3, IS-4, IS-7. That was the tag tree in before the patch. Then the tag itself, it's very sloped, as you see. It's actually quite little because they nerfed it in the past, because actually this tank is a little bit like the T54 look. So the makers of the game, of course, saw that, and they made it 20% smaller. And so what are the weak spots on this tank? The weak spots are this little hatch here and here. But for the rest, it actually has not a really lot of weak spots. Also, if you shoot the IS-7 in the sides, please hit this one, not the turret, because you're not gonna penetrate it. Also, the ammo rack is here, and because of its low armor here, it's really easy to hit this ammo rack. It's you can easily see it, because here you have this big kind of metal here, so this part here is the ammo rack. Then there's not really a lot to say of. Then I should go to the gun. The gun you already saw it in the IS-7 itself, what I just showed you. It's a good sniping tank. It's really made for long range sniping. Then the turret armor, same as before. Engine 1050 engine, but actually it has a really low chance of fire on impacts. That's a pro too. Tracks, radio, signal range is not too bad, but it could be better. Then what kind of modules and consumables do you want to use? What I recommend you is you can use this one, because you're actually gonna drive it more like a medium tank because of its good speed and maneuverability. So I'll recommend for you to use that, but of course it's very expensive. It's 600,000 credits, so think twice about it before you buy it. Improved ventilation class 3, always handy. Plus 50% ammo rack durability, no, not use it, because ammo rack is not gonna hit a lot. Then toolbox, always handy. Large tank gun rammer, this actually means that you have minus 10% reload time. So this actually it's pretty slow reloading, so that half a second can save your life. So I'll recommend you to use that here. Large barrel lineup, but actually I think that the RD players still don't know that the IS-7 is better than the E100, because if I drive the E100 here, I always get hit by RD and all that stuff, but if I hit the IS-7, I never get hit by the RD because of its little look of the tank. It's actually very little. I'll do it later. Plus 50% to fuel tank durability, no. Actually yes, because the fuel tanks are here and it's really easy to hit in those Russian tanks. Nearly every Russian tank gets this fuel tank. Like the T-54 is not a good example, but like the T-54 or the T-53 and all that stuff, they all get their fuel tanks here and here, same as the tank destroyers and all that stuff of the Russians. Then not really needed. Plus 10% to aiming speed. Oh, what the hell? Yes. You can use it. It's always handy. Plus 50% to engine durability. No, not use it. Plus 10%. Always handy if you want to waste a spot of your consumables. Same as this one. Same as this one here. Then how I recommend for using your shells. This is actually perfect. Just 21 armor piercing rounds, it's good, and then 1 gold round in case of emergency, and some heat if you want to destroy like a T-95 or a E-1. Sorry for the little break. So armor piercing rounds, then AP, high explosives. If you want to penetrate like a T-95 or a E-100 or MOS, it's always handy to have some heat and some anti-tank shells. Then don't use all this. Goldishes are waste of money, so don't use it. Then plus 10% engine power. It could be handy because it's the engine is only 50% chance of fire on impact. So if you want to like go 55 kilometers an hour, it's quite handy, yes. Then some camos. Now you know what it looks like. Then crew skills. What I recommend for you to use crew skills is, of course, always of the common. Then commander, eagle eye, always handy. It's a heavy tank, so you're gonna use it. Then of course for the new people who watch my videos, I didn't chose the skills and perk my dad does, because this is my dad's account. I'm playing just, we are sharing our accounts. That's why I have lots of tanks, because we share our account, and also lots of gold because he pays it. I don't care what he does. So this is the 6th sense, always handy to recon. I'm not gonna save it for the last skill because it's not very handy. Then Jagger's off trades is nearly excellent for this tank. This tank is still good if the cannon is damaged or all that stuff. Then design target, always handy. Yeah, you're not gonna use it a lot. If the gun is damaged, it's first of all it's really difficult to hit your gun because of the sloping, and actually the accuracy is still good if your gun is damaged. Deadeye, nah, always handy, you never know. Snapshot, quite handy too, because it feels more like a medium tank, like I said. Actually all of these are handy. You can use all of these except this one. I recommend to use it as the last skill you want to use. But like I said, it's more like a medium again. Then because of its long reload time, it's quite handy to use adrenaline, because if you lost 10% health is around 215 HP, so if you're lucky for them to bounce, it's becoming really handy. Plus I have the minus 10% load time, so it's around 2 seconds then to around 7 rounds per minute. I think you can calculate it how much rounds I can shoot. Then I'm not gonna calculate it now, it's vacation. So always handy to actually use this one as the last one too. You're not gonna use it a lot because of the ammo rack is really hide it good. Then extended view range, always handy. You're gonna use all of it. Then what I want to say also is that I recorded some gameplay, but I accidentally deleted it. So don't be amazed by the gameplay. It's pretty good. It's quite average. It's around 1000 XP I think, but the previous one was around 1200, and I showed how good the speed was of the tank in the previous one, so don't blame me for that. I'll be right back with the gameplay. Hello once again. I have some bad news. Because of the new update I can't open my replays, so I have to do live gameplay of it. So here you have live gameplay. Of course, it could be good, it could be good, it could be bad. We'll see what it looks like. So like you see here, the i7 is quite small, and that's because it's not a big target for the RD. You actually have a pretty good match here, but of course we have lots of tier 10 TDs. Everyone want to check it and check its new TD out. And like you see here, we nearly hit at 50 miles an hour, so you see it's a pretty fast tank. I think only the French tank, the AMX 50P, can beat that speed. And it feels more like a Panther, like you're driving a Panther. If you ever drove a Panther or something like that, you're gonna love it. And then you see if I'm not off hill, it's only a 130 like a normal heavy.
Let's rock.
I hope this will pretty good, because I'm afraid of the Jack PantherII 100 will kill me in 2 shots. And I'm not gonna move up because of those big TDs. Here we haven't. I know it's a heavy tank. What's that IS-7 trying? Jeez. Oh shit, here that we're... Oh no, it's just a jack tire. Thought it was the E100. Oh, missed. Come on, T32, back up, back up, back up. Jesus Christ, man. Is that T32 blind or something? Okay, now it's my turn to shoot. Let's aim for the hill.
Oh, fuck this clown.
And I missed. I bounced. Jack tire actually gets pretty good armor, I have to say that. E3 is coming up. I wonder how people already got a tier 10 TD. I'm only at 100,000 XP now, but I don't play this game very often anymore. So, shit, my bad, sorry for that. It sucked. Ah, we already lost tier 10, shit. This is not gonna be a good match, I think. But I'll make another one if it's really bad. Jesus Christ, man. Sniping won't work today. I think it's better to move a bit up and just sit here. That E100 actually get not good penetration. You see how I aim for that optic here? So let's angle my tank a bit. Ah shit, man.
Fight and you died a virgin. That's a tough break.
Holy shit, man, thing has damage. Come on, IS-4. Go to the white, go to the white. Let's ignore that E100. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Oh shit, no, the E100 is gonna get me. Probably. Also my driver is gone, but it's not a big of a deal. And I hope those TDs in that heavy tank here are not AFK, so they can take out that AMX 1390. Actually those new French, the French tanks are really really nerfed a lot in this update. I mean, the 1390 was an excellent tier 7 scout or fast tank, as if you wanna call it. If the IS-4 goes first, I can flank him. It's yeah, my driver. Come on, Come on. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, looks like you've fallen apart.
Yeah, set him on fire. Let's go for the cap. Hopefully their IS-7 won't be waiting for me there. Always troll on the enemy team. I think I can hit that KV5. No, he's done. We can win this if you cap fast. It's slow. I'm driving a lot of French tanks lately. E-75s won't be penetrate me.
Shit. Fasten your
Oh my god, what
seatbelts.
the hell?
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
How did he penetrate me? Or he used heat, or he used gold. I mean, I drove on an E-75, so oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. What the fuck is he even
What
trying?
kind of
Ah,
shit ending is that? I ain't dead. I'm coming back for more.
what the fuck was the E-32 even trying? Well, we got a quite good battle here. I can use this for YouTube. So we're back in the garage. Overall, it's a good tank. It's a really good tank for clan wars and all that stuff. Also, to finish this episode, of course, democratic rules. So you can choose tank for my garage. These two are already reviewed. If you want to see it in my channel, T95. I'm pretty good with the T95. If you want to see me rolling with it. Also, I nearly researched Panther II. Oh, I researched the Panther II. So please pick this tank. Then I can buy the Panther II. E100. Not reviewed yet, but I will, because I just got the big gun yesterday. AMX 1390. I actually stopped at the French medium tree because of its lag of I hated the AMX 5100, and the Lorraine is just the same but a little bit worse. So I'll stick with the 1390 and stay there. AMX 5120. I'm very good with this tank. I think I have Master Tank 1 on this tank. Yes, I have Master Tank 1. And I'm pretty good with the French tanks. AMX 5100. French tanks, they always go in two different ways. Or you suck, or you walk with this tank. It's T52. I have Ace Tank on this tank, so please pick that one too. T54, I'm not very good in driving mediums. My dad researched it, I don't. Then the KV2 is the next tank I'll be reviewing because it's suggested by a subscriber also. But I want to notice it that I'm not very good at this tank. So I'm awful with it. I'm planning to buy the KV1 as instead. And then Object 261. I have to research some parts of it, so that will be a long time till I actually research it and elite status. Then it's quite good. So that was it. I'm Phalhell. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff what the big YouTubers always ask. And also, if you like the video, please like it, and if you dislike the video, please like it. Sorry for the little stop there. And if you dislike the video, please dislike it and leave in the comments why. And also, please put in the comments that yeah, how do you tell it, like, I dislike the video because of my lack of English. That's why I don't like it, and I'll be quit this series if it's get really worse. So that's it. I'm Phalhell and I'm out.